Good morning out there, everybody. I'm your host, Alan. Appreciate you tuning into The Drive this morning. We've got a good show lined up for you as you stop and get your cup of joe and head over to wherever your workplace may be. NASCAR. Sad news coming out of NASCAR. The New York Knicks in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Those and many more stories this morning here on The Drive. It's another Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We made it again to another Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, we got sad news coming out of NASCAR. The head to lead the stories off this morning, Kyle Busch, age of 41 years old, has lost his life, ladies and gentlemen. The cause of death is yet to be announced. But Kyle missed his last race due to illness, so we definitely want to send out condolences out to them. And he will definitely be missed. Two-time champion, one of the greatest drivers that there ever has been in NASCAR. And it takes a lot to drive the cars. But right now, it is a situation where NASCAR is the last thing that's on his family's mind, and we definitely want to send condolences out to them. Let's keep this thing rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the retail superstore, Walmart, the giant, has come out and announced that they spent over $175 million. That's right. Not $175,000, not $75,000, $175 million on fuel getting their product to the stores. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. They lost that much money and they spent that much money in the last quarter on getting their product back and forth to the stores, ladies and gentlemen. So you know what that means. It's going to trickle down to us, the consumers. Yeah, so the prices in Walmart, as you go to your local store, you can expect for the prices to definitely start to rise up. And you would definitely notice it. And I mean, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And so I look for our local Walmart and all the Walmarts and all the employees to start getting cut back on overtime. And this thing is not getting any better, ladies and gentlemen, especially with the gas prices. Gas prices have spiked again. The national average for gas is what, $4.55 a gallon. That's up $1.60 since early April, when the United States and Israel joined together and decided they wanted to strike Iran. So this is really getting out of hand. I told you yesterday on the drive that it's going to be $5. But man, it's already up. If it's already up like this, even if the war came to a complete end right this moment, ladies and gentlemen, it would not. I promise you, the gas prices would not change, and we're starting to feel the effects. And like I said, when Walmart starts having to jack up the price and they come out, you already know something bad's gonna happen. So you already know. You can look around. The one thing I want to tell you guys, I don't understand why they even call stores like Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Man, ain't nothing a dollar. No, but the dollar is definitely worthless. It's definitely worthless. So Walmart has announced that they spent $175 million on fuel, and it will trickle down to the consumers. But before we keep moving, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. And on Facebook, hey, I know you guys like the show. I appreciate the support, definitely appreciate the support. But I'm going to need you to hit the like button, and I also need you to hit the follow button. Make sure that you follow me here at D9J Sports so we can get the numbers up, and let's see who's going to do the best. Because on YouTube, I'm up around 16,000 subscribers. So I know we can get 500-600 to it. Let's all go to be 1,000 followers on Facebook. And once again, these videos are brought to you by me, none other than Alan, old Coach Duck. You know me here at D9J Sports, where we train some of the top athletes around, and some of them go on to be nationally recognized and the top players in all of America. Well, let's keep this thing going. And let's continue on the money trail. Well, the national unemployment rate, the average is 4.3. But in the black community, ladies and gentlemen, it's a staggering 7.3%. 7.3 in the black community. But on D9J Sports, you know I keep it real on this show. I keep it real. It don't matter whether you black, white, brown, Mexican, Puerto Rican. It don't really blue. It don't matter. You can be from the movie Avatar. It don't matter. Money is at an all-time low. It's all-time crunch. There are no jobs. There are no jobs out there, man. So it doesn't matter what color you are. Everybody's feeling the effects right now. And I tell you what, I want to tell the employers out there. hey man, you better get ready as yourself. Employees, you better get ready because the employees are not going to be coming to work. I'm going to tell you right now, there are going to be some people who got PTO time and comp time, and some of them all outright are not going to be able to afford to come to work. So, hey, you need to, as an employer, you need to understand that you can't have no bad attitude when somebody telling you they can't commute today and they got to spend their time. And I never have been able to figure that out on jobs anyway. When you miss work and it's your time, that they have a problem with it, or they have a problem altogether. Especially if you just started, I can understand that. But if you've been working there for a while and you miss work, that's your own business. That's your own business. Well, let's keep this thing rolling, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knickerbockers. Man, they take out the Cleveland Cavaliers again last night, and they got points from everybody in their starting five. Even Josh Hart was shooting that ball last night, but Jalen Brunson. I already told you about James Harden don't play defense. Man, even if you playing defense on Jalen Brunson, this little dude can ball, man. He can ball. So it looks like right now the Cleveland Cavaliers are down 0-2. And they may win a game. They had their opportunity when the game won when but the New York Knicks came back on them down 22, and that may spell doom for them. I'm telling you right now, man, it doesn't look good. It looks like the New York Knicks, though, are going to be poised to make it to the NBA Finals. I know it's early yet, but from all indications, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers and James need to cut his beard off Harden. They're not going to have enough for the New York Knickerbockers, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's keep this thing rolling. Well, Ebony Parker, you know who Ebony Parker is. If you don't, Coach Duck here is going to tell you. Ebony Parker is the principal a few months back, that was they brung charges up on her, but the judges dismissed the charges because a 6-year-old brung a gun to work and started shooting. They said Miss Ebony didn't see the signs and didn't notice the signs that the kid was going to bring a gun to work. Well, first off, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know I keep it real on this show. We know that kids and teachers, there's always something that's going on. But I'm telling you right now, I don't care who the teacher is. Ain't no teacher told no kid, 6-year-old kid, to bring no pistol to work. And then to shoot somebody. That kid done seen that somewhere. That kid brought that pistol from home, so you can't blame the teacher. I was confused to even understand why they even had the lady and took her through so much turmoil on the job. So she'll probably never work in the educational field again. So I want you to ask yourself, if you're at work and you're a principal or a teacher out there, can you control whether a kid brings a gun to work? And can you control whether a kid actually shoots somebody, ladies and gentlemen? No, you can't. No, you cannot. Well, let's keep this thing rolling. Tyler Hinchcliffe. You know who he is. You probably don't know who he is because it took me a minute, okay? He goes by the name of Killer Tony. Killer Tony is a comedian. I don't think he's that funny, but Killer's got himself into some hot water. Killer made some comments during the latest celebrity roast. Killer started talking about George Floyd, and he made some comments. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody, they're upset. The Floyd family's upset, and they're really bad about it. So my question to you is, does a comedian have the right to make jokes about anything? Well, yeah, you've got a right to say what you want to say. I tell you all the time on this show, freedom of speech. You have the right to freedom of speech, but it comes with a price. Now, if you're from the 409, especially if you're from Jasper, Texas, how would you like it if a comedian started making comments towards James Byrd? Man, it wouldn't be funny, would it? It wouldn't be funny, and there would be a lot of outlash and a lot of backlash, and everybody would really, really be up in arms. We'd be up in arms. We surely would. Well, on the way out, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it. Last day was yesterday for the kids to go to school. And I said that yesterday was the last day for the kids to go to school. It was yesterday, but today, graduation is going to be raining. I think they're giving out 4 tickets for each person to go. So I know I was going to go to support who Miss B, but hey, it's a family thing. So I'm part of the family, but yet I can always support her from a distance. So congratulations to all of the seniors out there. And remember what I'm telling you out there. Hey, things are about to get tough. But parents, I want to tell you on the way out, parents, hey man, appreciate everything you've done. I know you've got one out of school. You may have a couple out of school, or you may have one going out or 2 going out. And whatever the case may be, But hey, congratulations to you because 12 years. Well, you put in daycare and all of that, the Head Start and all that, about 14 years. 14 years of hard work, ladies and gentlemen. So on the way out, I want you to crack the windows right now. Crack the windows. Be careful. And let's get into it. Turn up the volume. You made another Friday.
Back hurt, hands still sore. Gas light blinking red again as I pull into the store. Baby need new shoes now, rent due in 2 more days. And somehow life keep getting more expensive every day. And everybody keeps saying, just work harder. I'm always $1 short. Still giving life all I got. $1 short. Trying to hold this whole world up. And every time sold tonight. Still praying things get better somehow.
We hope it does.
Always $1 short. But I'm still standing now. I'm still standing now. Mama counting grocery prices. Kids ask why we can't go out. People posting luxury online while we're trying to figure life out. And nobody really talks about how survival drains your soul. Working every single day, still barely stay afloat. And exhaustion got a sound. You can hear it in this country. I'm always $1 short. Still somehow I keep pushing.